Hey everybody, Steve Ritter. I'm going to take you to the Premier Mall, best one I've ever been to. On the way though, I saw some pretty cool buildings, took some pictures. So again, the thing with the gates and the doors over here, this is going to be a new museum. It's pretty cool looking with Arabic writing on it. And then looks like something out of Star Trek around here. Really beautiful architecture, buildings. Again, with the Sky Bridge gate thing. There's the Burj Khalifa, which is right next to the Dubai Mall, which is where I was going now. So walking in through the front. You pause this anytime if I went a little fast. So walking in, again, all the floors are that like polished stone ceramic. This is the big opening entrance way, and it's pretty high-end stores here. Again, I was trying not to look creepy. I was getting some looks, so I had to be kind of sneaky about it sometimes. But people like their policy. You got to be real careful over here too, because if you take some unflattering stuff and shame people on social media, you get deported. So I'm always kind of keeping an eye on that. So yeah, there's an aquarium at this mall. It's crazy. This giant tank here, big fish in there, big old alligator. Like I'm back in South Carolina. I never saw one that big, but yeah, there's some big fish in there. Of course, the big sharks. That's a shark there. Yeah, it's pretty crazy seeing that. Certainly eye-catching. Big sharks, rays. All kind of big fish. I think some of them, some of the meat fish are called humor. That's what they're called, I think. So that's a big grouper there, giant grouper. It's that shark swimming sideways. I don't know what's wrong with that. Yeah, giant grouper. Good eating. So probably put up a good fight, I'm thinking. Pretty peaceful right there too. Nice reef. Now they have, I guess you can pay and go in there, swimming with the fishes. So this guy came up on this guy making candy. It's just pretty cool watching him just kind of play it out. And he's making these things, these suckers. So they make their own candy at this store, which is pretty cool. Candy store. Lots and lots of candy. This store was huge. Some interesting flavors. You got your standard Pez there, and then you got this. See the camel shape there? Because it's camel milk chocolate. I got some of this for the kids Christmas about 5 years ago. They were less than enthused about it. It tastes a little different. I mean, chocolate's chocolate, I suppose. But lots of sugar in this place, man. You
diabetes in this store.
You get diabetes in here if you stand in here too long. Great candy though, boy. The kids go crazy in there. There's a couple more shots of the aquarium here. This is the smaller fish, bait fish maybe. I don't know. Is this what they feed the bigger fish with? Could be. Maybe they open the door every once in a while and cuts down on the food bill, I guess. I don't know. Maybe. Goes all the way around. It's a big tank, big glass. Cool. Whoops. Well, something's coming up, sorry. Oh, this is the SOUK. This is, it's like styled after some of the souks, which are like shopping areas in the old world here. It's what they called the markets back then. It's a coffee store there. a lot of the people that work in these stores are workers they bring in from other countries. So you'll see a lot of Filipinos and Indonesians, and those are the ones typically that work in the stores. But lots of perfumes. They'll have like burning incense going too, to kind of at the perfume places. So it's sometimes walking past there, it's an assault on your nasal cavities, because it's pretty strong. But you see the architecture and everything. I love it. Told Ravishing Mrs. Ritter I want our house to look like this someday. We build. Got a dinosaur in there. I could do without the dinosaur in the house, but you know what I mean. So I think they brought this in from the U.S. This dinosaur. And nice little atrium there. You can see the traditional male dress there. That's what the men wear. The men wear white, and the women typically wear black. And I remember asking about them one day. Well, that doesn't seem to make sense. You'd think that the guys would suck it up and wear black here in the summertime with the sun. And they said, no. They explained that the black, it was very expensive back in the day, very expensive cloth, and it was their way to honor the women, was to wear the black, because it was the nicer cloth and the nicer outfits. The men wore the white that typically got dirty and was like a lower quality. So I thought that was interesting. So just it goes all the way down, just a bunch of shops. I was dancing there. Some camels. Lots of camels around here. Well, I haven't seen them around. They don't wander the street like India or anything like that, but you can see some of the shops here. Little sitting area, nice little, as people started to look at me like, why are you filming me? That's why I did the old dodge to the left there. Lots of gold. So you can get a lot of jewelry made that really all you're paying for is the gold, and you're not really paying for the craftsmanship, which is excellent, by the way. So jewelry, necklaces. I had a buddy of mine that had a diamond, had it fitted for his engagement ring for his wife. Got it, basically, it was just, just the cost of the gold and stuff. Again, there's a traditional male outfit there. Lots of jewelry. A lot of the shops in the mall are fairly high-end. I love the stonework there. See the different colors, the different shades of the brown there. It's beautiful in there. All right, so yeah, there's a skating rink. Believe that? Skating rink in the mall. So looks like they play hockey there too sometimes, but there's lots of lessons going on there. Those three ladies in the middle there, I think they were, the one was teaching the other two figure skating fundamentals. Screen. They must have hockey games going on there. There's a waterfall here, which is a nice artistic thing. A beautiful waterfall sculpture with the waterfall. That's water coming down, goes along, wraps around. Very peaceful. Almost fell asleep filming this part. Well, not really, but almost did. I was getting drowsy. You can walk right along. And it goes all the way up like 3 floors too. The water comes down. They also have giant fountains outside in front of the Burj Khalifa that in the evening time they time and do shows, kind of like the Vegas shows, the big fountain shows with the music and the lights and the jets and the water spraying everywhere and all, and it's really something to see. I'm gonna have to do that sometime there. There's a picture spot there, and I just took a picture there. I just thought it was cool with the light and the way the shadows and everything. Yeah, kids love sugar. I thought this little place was cool, so I filmed it. So this is like a place to drop the kids off. And I guess they get to eat sugary cereals and then take a nap if they can. They expect kids to eat, or you can get ice cream, or you can get ice cream and cereal, I suppose. I just thought that was crazy. Walnut Grove. So I was going to say the Ingalls family has come a long way since Walnut Grove back in the Little House on the Prairie days. So I just thought that was humorous. Maybe I was the only one that thought that. This is from the second floor, or maybe third floor. Pretty cool waterfall. About this time I was realizing that I was getting a little hungry. So there's a place here that serves Japanese style cheesecake, which I'll show you a picture of in a little bit. I decided to stop and have myself a... Yeah, they're serious about perfume and cologne here. So this place, you actually go in and you sit down and you try things out. Usually a lot of places like that, high-end stuff, carpet places and things like that, you go in there and they'll serve you tea and you sit down and it's kind of like a visit, and then you really give them a chance to give their pitch. But, you know, you're spending that kind of money on perfume, you got money and you got time to sit and have some tea, I suppose. It's not so much about getting in and getting out, but yeah, this one spot, it's like a carnival. Kidzania. I go in there, games and all kind of stuff. There's like a haunted house. I don't know if you see it or not. This girl's eyes were all, she had these contact lenses on them. Kind of scared me a little bit. It really did. Kind of freaked me out. They were like white eye pupils. Kind of scared me, so. Yeah, this is a pretty cool little look. Way here. This is like a lot of virtual reality stuff, but you can see all the lights moving there. It's like a view from the city above the Burj Khalifa. It's kind of cool. I think you probably, if you took your kids here, it'd be like sensory overload for them, all the stuff going on in this place. Yeah, they're big Formula One race car fans. This is a Ferrari store. There's one like this in Abu Dhabi near the Ferrari theme park. This is a movie theater. It's like quite the experience. Movie night would be quite the experience there. Lots of movies. You can't really see it there. They show a lot of American movies. Of course, there are really not that many out right now. COVID's kind of put a damper on that, but you know, it's like quite the experience going there. Food and everything else. So, looking along, of course, you can see it coming. Food court's making my stomach start rumble now. Look at it. Food court's quite the spectacular. Get so many, almost too many choices. So, see the traditional abayas there the women wear. Most don't wear the face coverings that I've seen, like this lady right here. Of course, everybody wears the masks, but this is the third floor, looking down at the ice skating right there. They're practicing their lessons. Yeah, the food court's pretty magnificent, so quite the show. Of course, there's the McDonald's. That guy right there there are a lot of delivery guys, so they do a lot of people get their food delivered quite a bit here. You'll see those guys running around with those little backpacks on, but all the different places. Doner kebabs, those are the best. It's like shaved meat off these giant stacks, put Put them on pita bread. That's good stuff. Doner kebabs. Love those in Germany. Kind of a Turkish thing. So a lot of that Baskin Robbins, the Krispy Kreme, all kind of good stuff. So, and I'm thinking I could get Eva something pretty nice. My granddaughter, pretty little dresses, all kind of little kid stores, lots of shopping, cute stuff. More aquarium, as if you haven't had enough. Yeah, so that actually you can see in there, that's a tube that you could walk through inside the tank. I always thought it was cool. They had the rays flying around there. Flying, they're swimming, I suppose. This guy's he's like a pilot. Look at him. He's doing loop-de-loops. That's a ray after my own heart. That'd be pretty fun to be one of those, I think. Flying around. But yeah, you walk through that, you can see the little walkway in there. That's the tube there, and the fish and everything kind of swim around you. It's a pretty cool little thing. And then I saw the shark in there. Rays and stingrays and rays. Now, I don't know if that's a shovelhead shark or a baby, because I remember seeing hammerhead sharks, and even when they're young, the hammer's a little bit more pronounced. That might be a shovelhead shark. But it's kind of got the look of a hammerhead. So that was pretty cool. So this is a view from the front of the mall. Kind of looking out, you can see all that's development, apartments. The other side, over on the other side of the street, there's another mall that's a little more. On the way over there, walking over there, I went to check it out, and then they have this Star Wars thing set up here, which is pretty cool. This guy's getting his picture with Darth Vader. I was waiting for one of those things to jump out, but that's the Dubai Mall there. So. Had myself some cheesecake. There it is, Japanese cheesecake with the cappuccino. This place was really cool. This was a Turkish delicacy, like a dessert place. Lots of great stuff. Lots of pistachio nut type. If you got a nut allergy, I suppose it's probably not for you. Coffee bean, candy covered coffee beans. That's a little Turkish coffee place in the back. All kind of little cakes and desserts. They gave me a sample of this pistachio wrapped in pastry, coated in honey. It was so good. I almost bought some right there, but I'm trying to get healthy again, exercise. I wouldn't have done much for that. A lot of Turkish delight, divinity type stuff. Oh, that just looks good. That makes me hungry looking at it. That's the name of it there. And there's a lot of the desserts, cakes. Man, those look good. Really cool. I think I'm gonna go back there and get some coffee and some of that pistachio cake. That's the name of the store. So very cool. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. That was the look around the Dubai Mall, and I hope don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.